Does your wife want a new coffee table set from Pottery Barn, but they're too expensive and you've already spent all the money on power tools? I feel your pain. Looks like we're gonna have to make them ourselves. Let's do it. So we got almost all of the pieces cut. So I have 8 of these. These are going to be the top and base of the coffee table. And I've got 16 of these at 16 inches in length. So for now, let's get the tack welding and see where we go from there. All right, let's see how these 90-degree clamps that got off Amazon work. I'm pretty sure Lego makes a heavier duty set than this, and these are terrible. I can't be too mad. Totally them in place, and it is square. We've got a square. Alright, so the welding's done, except for the legs, but all the tops and all the bases are welded. So I got a bunch of squares. 4 of the small squares gonna make up for 2 end tables, and then 2 of these larger squares are going to make up the coffee table. So they're nice and square. They are squares. Next step is going to be grinding all these welds down, get them all nice and flush and looking good. So yeah, let's get that. One square done. On to the next one. So I forgot to mention, down here is the wood we picked up. So this, these boards here are, well, we got them at Lowe's. They are red oak. We did some stain tests already with probably 4 different stains here. And what we settled on was the espresso stain. So I think that looks pretty good. And that was not cheap wood. So I hope I don't make any bad cuts. Let's get it. All right, so the wood minus the filler triangles for one end table are all cut. Purposely cut them all just a hair long so that I can trim them up and get a nice tight fit using this bench belt sander. Yes, it's brand new. Yes, I bought it for this project, and yes, it's from Harbor Freight. So hopefully it does fine. I think it'll do just fine for this job. So my game plan here, because I gotta have a game plan, is I'm going to lay out the perimeter, the 4 larger ones around to make the square. Lay them out. I'm gonna fine tune them, get them dialed in where I like them, nice and square. I'm gonna do it just right here on the bench next to the sander. And then I'm gonna start filling in the triangular pieces as they cross through. So let's see how that goes. So far, so good, making good progress. So Pretty happy with how this fit and finish is coming along. All right, so you just saw me pull the first attempt out of the jig. It sat overnight with the wood glue. I know this doesn't look great right now. I'm pretty sure that by the time we put some sanding into it, all this dark kind of staining on top is gonna disappear and it's gonna reveal that raw wood underneath. I don't know, I won't know if it comes through on the time lapse of when we were putting that together and actually gluing the pieces together, but it was a unmitigated disaster because my plan had some holes in it. It was a good learning curve or a learning experience on that. I think this one still came out pretty good considering, and we've got kind of a little bit of a sneak peek here of what that's gonna look like. But so far, not too bad. All right, so here we are on a Sunday, trying to get some work done, make some real headway on this coffee table and end tables project. So I'm sure you can probably hear it in the background. Lindy is sanding the end tables, the wood. So we got 2 of them looking pretty good today. Overnight, the second one, all the glue dried, so that one's getting cleaned up now. She's working on that, gonna get them looking really good and ready for stain, probably later today. We'll probably do that. But for me, I just pulled all my measurements and made my cut list for the actual coffee table, the bigger one. So the first 2 have been practice, and this one is for all the money. We are gonna make some headway today and get this thing looking good. So while I was working on that, the coffee table, cutting all that wood that I just showed you, my wife was in here doing some stain work on these end tables, and I think this is looking really good. That, to me, that couldn't be much better. This is only 1 coat. So here's what we got. It has been just like this overnight. And I think it is looking, besides obviously the dirty glue that is on top. That's dirty because I was hitting it with a mallet to get everything nice and flat. But I think it looks really good. Let's pull these clamps off and see how it really looks. Good. It could have been glued down to the wood for all I know. Looks pretty good to me. Let's finish the wheels. $2K clear coat is going on tonight. And then the hardest part about painting and clear coating that I've always found is knowing when to walk away. I'm all set up for that. We're ready. As soon as I spray the clear coat, I won't be coming in this room until tomorrow. So that's the plan. Time to get the respirator. This clear coat is nasty stuff. So definitely, even if you're using it outdoors, use a respirator. It's pretty bad. So let's do this. Let's get them looking good.